I don't throw these away. I know you look good. Yo, Maddie, I'll race you to practice. I loved competition. So I took off. I pedaled furiously. But up ahead, a car pulled directly in front of me. I could either stop and lose the race, or I could keep going and swerve around it. I hated losing. So I leaned hard, but my pedal struck the ground and I slammed to the pavement. I get up and hobbled to the sidewalk. The next time I would walk would be with crutches. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
I was 12. On one of the first days of summer, I shattered a bone in my leg. Not only did I lose my ability to walk, I lost my starting spot on the All-Star baseball team. A position I'd worked 3 years for. Now, I'd be watching all the games in the dugout. I remember watching the doctor as he wrapped my leg in a cast. My eyes filled with tears. Though it was only my leg that was broken, I could feel the pain, the disappointment throughout my whole body. Have you ever fallen down in life and thought, why me? Breaking my leg tore me apart inside. But instead of letting it get me down, I traded in my bat and glove for a new set of tools. A couple days after the incident, my cast covered in signatures, I found myself in my first All-Star baseball game. I tried so hard to be happy and cheer my teammates. Come on, guys, looking sharp out there. But I felt so sad that I couldn't participate. Then suddenly an image caught my eye. Just beyond the outfield fence was a dumpster full of scrap wood from the house being built right near the field. I immediately thought about my grandfather Nano, as I used to watch him build his own house with his bare hands. He used to tell me, Matt, one day I'm going to watch you do the building. My whole life I've been fascinated with construction and skyscrapers. I used to tell people when I was 4 that one day I'm going to be a famous architect. Then it hit me. I had an idea that made me forget about the things I couldn't do and dream about the things I could. I'm going to build a treehouse. Maybe I couldn't swing a bat, but I could still swing a hammer. I was so excited. Can you remember that big idea that you've had? That you just couldn't wait to get started? On the way home from the game, I told my friends about my plan. They were as excited as I was. We begged and pleaded with our moms to drive us back to that dumpster. When they finally did, we shoved as much wood into those minivans as we could possibly hold. Construction started as soon as we got back. But it wasn't easy. We didn't have a blueprint or directions. We didn't even have a napkin sketch. We barely had nails. Not to mention, multiple times throughout the construction process, neighborhood kids came and tried to rip it down, destroying all of our hard work. Instead of letting that adversity hold us back, we made repairs and even improvements on that damage. Those challenges made us stronger and brought us closer together. This consistent effort helped us to build momentum. What started as a board here and a couple of nails there led to the completion of the first floor, second floor, walls, and roof. By the time August came around, we had created a masterful edifice. A treehouse that soared 4 floors high. The ground floor covered almost 400 square feet. Carpet ran throughout. Posters of our favorite ball players covered the walls. Leather recliners decorated the living area. We even had a 2-story wrought iron spiral staircase that twisted up perfectly to the second floor. As I looked back on that journey, I realized I wasn't just building a treehouse. I was creating a foundation for my life, an experience that still impacts me almost 20 years later. As I move towards a new dream of starting and running my own business, where I'm building relationships instead of structures. At 12 years old, with a broken leg, a couple of friends, some teammates, and someone else's garbage, I built and created an unbelievable treehouse, a foundation, a dream. In life, we are faced with adversity each and every day. The question is, what do we do with that adversity? Whether it is financial troubles, or a mediocre job, health concerns, or your own self-doubt. It is your choice to face that adversity and lean on it like a crutch, an excuse, or use those crutches to stand up and face those challenges head on. Tremendous effort is given in life to overcome challenges and adversity. Imagine if you just used a little bit of that effort and applied it to a big goal or dream. What's a big idea that you have inside of you? What really makes your heart sing? If you could do anything, what would it be? Isn't it time to face that adversity and take a step towards moving in a direction that is on path and on purpose? A step that will help you to unveil your greatest and most awesome potential. The treehouse helped me to discover potential that I never even knew I had. When are you going to begin to build your treehouse? Mr. Toastmaster.